Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me put on some lighting. See if the background shows better. Bear with me. Okay. Yeah, that's a little better. Welcome if you're just joining. We'll just let a few people come in and then we'll get started. Okay, well, welcome everybody. If you're just joining us today, we are glad to have you here. Today's session, I'm going to be talking about 10 foods that will help to boost your immune system. So, welcome to my channel. My name is Anita Etta. I am an integrative nutrition health coach. I am also a pastor for those who don't know. This is actually part of the Anita Etta Ministries Healthy Living series that I'm running this year. So it's a combination of healthy living within the work that I do in ministry. Um, so thank you for joining us. I pray that this is going to be a blessing to every one of you who are here with us today. I also want to encourage you to share. This is going to help a lot of people. Many of us struggle with our immune system. Many of us struggle with colds, with flus, with all kinds of different infections. You know, our kids suffer with ear infections, anything to do with infections, anything to do with bacteria, anything to do with pathogens that, fight our health and so forth. This will help you. So, without much ado, I'm going to go ahead and just talk about 10 foods that will boost your immune system. I'm all about what can you do naturally to help build your body, to make your body stronger. Okay, so let's start by talking about what is the immune system. Because some people, okay, we use that word, we throw it around all the time, right? But how many people really understand what the immune system is? And I'm going to just talk about it from a layperson's perspective. I'm not going to make it too complex. So the immune system is really it's a network of organs, tissues, cells, and different substances in the body that will help the body to fight infections and other diseases. So you can tell right there that the immune system is very important because that's what's going to help us fight diseases. Now, medication has its place, but if your body is not strong, if your tissues, your cells, your organs, and your hormones, if you don't have the right balance in your body, then you're going to keep taking medication for the most part, most of your life. And it's going to get to a point where medication is not going to be sufficient to help you. And that's where terminal illness comes in. So it's really important that we, regardless of what medications you may already be on, that your doctor has put you on, it's very important that we try to help our body as well, if I can put it that way. Okay. Having said that, I am not a medical doctor. Everything that I share on this platform is really just meant to give you information, right? So that you can make your own choices based on the advice of your medical doctor. Okay. So, with that said, let's go back to talking about what is the immune system. It's a network, it's a complex network. It involves cells, organs, tissues, other substances within the body. It helps us to fight infection and diseases. It includes things like white blood cells, It includes the lymphatic system. I think I did a previous session here where I talked about the lymphatic system, how important it is. So the immune system involves that, right? White blood cells, organs, tissues of the lymphatic system, such as the thymus, the tonsils, the lymph nodes, the spleen, the lymph vessels, and even the bone marrow. So those are all some of the things that will make up the lymphatic system. Now, why is the lymphatic system, sorry, those are the things that will make up the immune system. Okay, why is the immune system very important? I think by now, if you've been listening to me in the last 3 or so minutes, you already know why the immune system is very important. It's very important because that's what helps you fight disease. That's what helps me fight disease, and we want to stay healthy, right? So our immune system actually is the biggest defense that the body has. It defends the body from bacteria, from germs, from cell changes, from harmful substances such as viruses, right? So our body every day, as we eat, we walk outside, we do gardening, we touch stuff, we open doors, touch door handles, light switches, and so forth. We're coming in constant contact with germs, with viruses, with bacteria, and so forth. So the body's been attacked like on a continuous basis, both from within and from the outside. And if our immune system is healthy and strong, that's what's going to just resist all of that stuff. It's going to just protect us. It will fight against that stuff. But if the immune system is not strong, then we're not going to be able to defend ourselves, right? And that's how we fall sick. So it will actively protect us and make sure that the bacteria, the viruses, whatever we come into contact with, don't overwhelm the body and take over. Okay. Otherwise, those things, those pathogens, those bacteria, the viruses will destroy the cells in the body, um, and it will bring illness, right? And I just want to say that the gut, I've talked about the gut in the previous session, the gut is a key part of the immune system. The gut is like the cornerstone of our immune system because a lot happens within our gut. The balance of the microbiome within our gut is also very, very important in determining how healthy our immune system is, right? Why do I say this? Pretty much more than 70% of our immune system cells are connected to our digestive tract. So, whether we're digesting appropriately, if we're not digesting well and food is rotting in the stomach, it creates an environment that is like good for bad, let me say bad bacteria, for pathogens to breed, right? And when those pathogens breed, obviously that affects our immune system. So healing our gut is actually one of the biggest things that we need to do. If you want to have a healthy immune system, you need to make sure that your gut is healthy. And like I said, I talked about the gut in a previous session. You can go back and scroll through my messages. If you have not listened to that yet, please listen to that. It's important that the gut is healthy because you can forget it. If the gut is not healthy, you will likely fall sick regularly. Okay. So our intestines about our intestines are home to about, I mean, I would say 10 times more microorganisms than the human cells in our entire body. There's so many microorganisms that live in our intestines. And when this is balanced, our intestinal microflora, it will fight off the bacteria that causes illness. If it's not balanced, we're likely to get sick. Okay. And so we need to make sure that if we need to cleanse our gut, that we do that. If we need to supplement to build our microbiome by taking probiotics, then we need to do that. And so probiotics are actually one of the things that I'm going to be talking about today in a few minutes when I start to go down the top 10, well, not necessarily top 10, but let me just say 10 good foods that you can take to help build your immune system. Okay. Now, let's talk about some of the things that will influence our immune system other than just food. So, obviously, food is the first thing that, I've been talking about already. Your sleep quality will also affect your immune system. Your stress levels will affect your immune system. Believe it or not, your weight. I know sometimes, we like to say in the fashion world that, it doesn't matter what your size is, that, big girls are also beautiful. And that's true. Big girls are also beautiful. Big men are also beautiful. We're all fearfully made and wonderfully made in the image of the living God. That is true. But if you are obese, if your weight is too much, it puts a strain on your heart. It affects so much else within your body, and you become unhealthy, and it makes you more prone to disease. So it's important that we are honest about that, and not to body shame anybody, but just to be honest in understanding that that can affect our health. Okay.